我今日嚟玩 NBA2K16。今日我哋同呢個你講嘅名啊？笑同埋 K 話是但啦。之前就出咗佢。咁我哋今日嚟玩呢個 OK， 我哋講先玩呢個 randomized team， 我哋係咯 official roster， 跟然之後我哋按 random 埋3次，好，第一次，第2次，第3次，好 OK， 哇，好，咁我哋揀3先，你揀邊件啊？
頂 ，so lucky。
咁我揀呢件，我睇你。
哇
OK， 咁我哋開始啦。
我估到啦。
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so good. The fans are filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the Celtics will be going up against the Golden State.
你要換 lineup 啊？
And for
使唔
Golden
使啊
State,
？OK， 唔
they're
使。
looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game
Curry.
as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motion and cuts in this defensive system. You know, it's much more than just...
her.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
我真係冇熟 Boston Celtics。
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut are down low. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Johnson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And he's starting to
So
get what he
ugly.
wants early
Why
and
you choose
often.
this
Nice
color?
move.
I mean K1.
Thomas goes in. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And guys, I would
我呢度除咗 Isaiah Thomas 個都唔識咯。
NBA, Draymond Green might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
Here's Sullinger. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket and finished off by Sullinger.
你想 piggyback right 啊？
A steal count. Turn into a quick slam.
絕對乜嘢？
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant.
我唔知
This
Isaiah
guy,
Thomas 識唔識食
much
3 分
like Greg, creates
講真。
havoc out there.
And for Green, long arms, great anticipation. We talk about the IQ. Also the willingness to absorb contact. All part of what makes him special on the defensive end of the floor.
Outside Brent.
呢邊 Bradley 好似唔識，你識喎 ？OK。
Thomas with the assist.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3
呢邊 Bradley
points.
曾經被Kyrie Irving 以為全聯盟最好嘅防守員。
Golden State moving it around. Bogut. And it's good. Bogut's got his first bucket in this one.
And,
Isaiah Thomas
now
still not
we
that
have all these analytics, and if you look at all the advanced measures for defense, Draymond Green is one of the best in our game. I mean, and teams are better able to measure now defense.
哇！碌速度會慢一啲啊！
So I think that helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract.
And the basket by Johnson.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket.
Curry，
On time and
你
on
用阿
target.
Curry 啊你。佢 full hand。
Wide open, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
From 13, and it's Johnson that time on the assist by Bradley. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Bradley.
What?
And no good, and a chance to take the lead.
Curry.
Curry.
Curry goes to Barnes. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. And the Warriors get it back.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunately,
What?
he did knock that one down.
In the foul on
Yeah,
Adrian. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. The Celtics have gone 5-9 from the field here in the first.
Microwave.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing.
What do we got, Tim?
Come the Celtics on the break. Thomas is running. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense, at times he can hurt you on the defensive side.
It's my turn.
Immediately
posted up by whomever he's guarding, you have to give help, and of course that leaves your defense vulnerable, particularly on the weak side and controlling the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Narebko comes in for Johnson. Turner's checked in for Jared. And Smart subbed in for Bradley.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Oh,
the miss by the Celtics. Greg, you're talking about Isaiah Thomas before. Certainly his short stature limits him on Clark, the defensive side.
Yeah, but you know what? He doesn't rack up a ton of steals, given his instincts and quickness. Making his impact.
Now here's Iguodala. Spates kicks to his heel. Iguodala, right side. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Iguodala's got 5 points so far. Celtics trail by 5.
Marcus Smart.
Shot to stop the run. In deep. Smart drops it in.
And still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Now here's Smart, and that one's good.
Okay.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That is good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And guys, we've seen teams hire college coaches with no NBA experience before. It hasn't always worked out. But for Boston, they have to be very pleased with Brad Stevens.
Oh, nice.
That one's good.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
4 of the last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 6. Here's Smart. A rebound by Azili. 1:03 left in the first. And the
taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
From T. Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Iguodala kicks to Azili. Back to Iguodala. And Barbosa has it in the corner. And Turner with the block. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Maurice Spates. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. 30 seconds left to play in the first. That's tipped. And Smart with a clear.
Oh, nice.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Thomas dishes to Smart. Passes it to Turner. He feeds it to Thomas. Here's your Redco.
Oh, that's a bit.
And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure.
The only hard part.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college
Yeah,
class with all
Sam.
those draft picks clutched in his stock price.
Well, I don't know how he would address that question, but I
講
do
真
know
係
he's
誒，即係
feeling
佢咪
real
睇到
good about
防
his
守真係好
decision.
好咩啦，
Taking the Celtics to
好
the
slim
playoffs
啦
in just his
好難防
second
守。
season. I mean, I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's game and college basketball's loss
Okay.
when he moved on to the Celtics.
係嘅。
Well, it's been a tight one
No.
so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a look now at how the offensive approach
China
has
play.
been going here so far for the Warriors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half,
個
forcing the D to
360燈，跟住之後咩時候，跟住之後就喺地下嗰度。
going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Johnson is out there with Jared Sullivan.
Oh, nice.
Then there's Avery Grant. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Turner into the point guard position.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
4 on the clock. Rush's shot is off. The Celtics have got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the building process.
係咯，
And
輸咗
that
同你
is
講。
not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed
No.
to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
抗俾拆3分。
6-point Warrior lead.
And with the Celtics being a
係
surprise
真係
threat
真係4-3 分。
last season, even their losses were close games.
Here's Turner. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Rush the pass to Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
To back up your point about the Celtics being in close games, I mean, their point differential on the year was less than where you would expect it to be for a team that made the playoffs. I mean, it really gives you an idea of how many close games they played.
Here's Crowder. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter. And that's what we call good defense in the paint. It's weight and goal.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And he gets it to go.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Stephen Curry in for Ian Clark. And Turner kicks to Johnson. And the three ball is good. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
They're having much more success here in the second. After missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Thompson dishes to Barnes. Green passes to Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Celtics trail by 10. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick. His emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Here's Curry, and yes, sir, that one drops. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And I really have always felt Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he's kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Green. And he gets it to go.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Celtics trail by 14.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that.
With their work on the interior, really a well-rounded effort overall.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. Thomas goes in, and Olynyk kicks to Jerebko, right wing. The 19-foot shot, that's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Smart.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 8 points.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues. And Isaiah Thomas, traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston, seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
Greg, you were talking about Isaiah Thomas. He had no love loss for the Suns in their first meeting. He took them apart, Clark, on the floor. Remember that game? Stared them down as he was hitting shots. Looked at that bench. He had a big chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, and you know, most guys that are a little undersized and have battled doubters all their careers bring that kind of edge anyway. You throw in the fact that he was disappointed how the trade unfolded. He was amped up and ready for that return visit.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Pass to Barnes.
Curry three.
It's deflected.
Curry. What is the point
shot by Curry.
Yep.
Here's Azili. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Azili's got his first basket.
Well, it's obvious the difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
Yeah, plenty of second chance points. Also keeps the opponent out of transition, not resting on their lead, staying active.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 14.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
And the basket by Thomas.
Yeah, absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
AC. 想做咩？你想做咩？
Back to Curry.
No.
Lets it go from deep.
Curry!
The shot is good. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the
Not
Warriors.
good. Not good at all.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as
Why
they
no?
could hope for today.
Livingston passes to Curry.
你做咩啊？
Here's Azili.
你搞鬼啊你！
3 people watching now.
Here's Jerebko, and again, Boston with the triple.
It can really open things up inside. As good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bit.
And we've reached It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
半場56-45。
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5.
我冇 rebound， 呢啲 rebound 其實嚟嗰度，我冇高佬。
Our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Come on, Muludu. Show us your skill. Let's cheer for Muludu. It's okay. I understand. You just go.
Yeah, I know, right?
Action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He has 11 points. He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Setting the floor for the Warriors.
But they got no rings though.
With Bogut at the front. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
Chris Paul, Blake Griffin.
Here's Green.
I never thought.
Barnes dishes to Bogut. Let's go.
Bogut.
Out to Thompson. Shoots the 3. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 8 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And finish on by Bogut.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend.
係，今次冇直播。之前啲直播你都我都贏。
Outside Brent to the middle.
難得炒。
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack.
A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well, the way they like to space the floor.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Double team on Thomas. Shoots. Boston, no good that time either.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, not wasting any time, taking the shot and knocking it down.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
There's a whistle and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. First checked in for Boston. Then for the Warriors, Brandon Rush is checked in for Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Curry.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Left side, Bradley. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down. Greg started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
Spates checked in for Golden State. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, with Avery Bradley, he was the 19th pick in the draft for the Celtics. The outlook for him was great, but then ball handling and shooting, injury concerns flattened out his development. He had a hard time getting over the hump for a few years, but he's over it now.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And you know, getting back to Avery Bradley, he's been dynamite the last 2 years. He's finally found consistency with the mid-range jumper and plays a complete game of basketball. With just a little more seasoning, I really feel like the sky's the limit.
Clark kicks to Spates. Gets a very good look and converts. Spates has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Boston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers.
Okay.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Swagger.
Green kicks to Spates. Tries from 10. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Spates has got 6. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. To the middle. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Turner with the steal. And Sullinger kicks to Brent.
Oh.
Watch it.
Nope.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there.
I'll
Nice
take
steal.
you.
And how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
Nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Outside for Sullinger. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Sullinger's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. Barbosa kicks to Azili, 5 to shoot. Green drops it in from 11 feet. 10 points for him.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably.
Kobe 好似係啊。
checked in for the Celtics. Urebko comes in for Bradley.
Oh, well.
Back to Turner. Urebko, the pass to Smart. And the rejection by Iguodala. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. 1:49 left to play in the third. Here's Livingston.
Yep.
Kicks it out to Barbosa, and it's blocked.
Soft shot.
It's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And here's Iguodala outside.
Yep,
and the Warriors get it back. Stolen by Smart. To the inside. Turner dishes to Crowder. Wasted no time on that one. Crowder's got his first points in this one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Iguodala left side. And Turner with the block. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Crowder.
Okay.
Strong with one hand and flushes it down.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
No.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Urebko kicks to Crowder. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead. No doubt about it.
Here's Crowder. Here's Uretko.
Oh, and one.
If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
No.
Now Uretko. He's got 10. And Thomas, here we go. And stolen by Barnes. Iguodala.
No.
Cannot hit.
歪晒。我
Hello, thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily.
OK， 最後一節。
Warriors leading by 7. We've got Bradley.
Oh,
Johnson is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then there's Smart, and it's Thomas in at the point guard. That's the Boston Five. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. And that one's good. Bogut's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
It's tipped.
Okay.
Johnson, the pass to Sullinger. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, so there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that.
Okay.
Pretty.
Microwave.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Curry kicks to Spates. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been
in and out.
They hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the court. This game has really started to heat up.
佢得㗎，佢其實登手嘅。係啊，佢唔想登，可能嘥體力定唔知點樣。
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
No.
Pass to Green.
No.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the mix-up.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Bogut kicks to Barnes. Back to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State. Down low. Here's Crowder.
And no.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big three out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.
Sullinger outside. It's Bradley on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors leading by 7. The drive by Thompson. He feeds it to Bogut. He kicks it to Barnes. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Looking at Jay Crowder, he got traded from Dallas to Boston in the Rondo deal last season. Nobody expected all that much from him. All he did was go out and become one of the most valuable players on that team.
And both free throws good for Curry.
You know, when you talk about Jay Crowder, there are those that you win because of, and then there are guys like him that you win with. I mean, the guy who's going to take the charge, commit the hard foul, do what others won't, really shows the heart of a champion.
係幫阿姐偷嚟好似
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Thomas, that's
okay.
Good.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him. Crunch time.
No.
And it's Stephen Curry with a free. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 7.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. 14 points for Draymond Green. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Barnes. Bradley with some nice D. Celtics trail by 9. Johnson dishes to Thomas. Nice pass. Perfectly for the layup. Thomas got 28 points for the game.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
And the basket good.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Now a timeout called by Boston. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Dishes to Bradley. Curry with the steal. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Green passes to Bogut. Crowder with the steal. Inside, got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Just 5 to shoot, and he swishes it right through. Thomas got 30 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Thompson for the triple. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Double team on Thomas to the inside. Nice ball movement by Boston. The drive by Iguodala, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good.
And
we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
Starting 5 must have been to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Stephen Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket. So 2 shots coming up for him.
We've seen Andrew Bogut getting it done. He's got 14 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Thomas goes in. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogut with a clean look. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hands.
Crowder with it.
OK。
So we see the Warriors get the win here.
咁係好，咁依家我就對燒。好嚟啦。
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet.
係用
Stephen
有冇幾
Curry,
個冇錯？
who notched his season high and his scoring. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Double nature. Oh.
可以啦。 好，第一個。
Hey, can we just use this?
唔得啊，第二次。第三次，3、2、1 go。有難度。
I get the losing team. No, okay. At least you got multi-game.
係啊。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports.
哦，你換隊啊，我唔使換。
Why is he still in Dallas? It's okay. Motivation.
佢哋有冇motivation？
輸多場就要食。
係啊，就食辣麵。
跟住，如果佢哋兩個邊個贏咗，就會對我。
嗯。要食呢個韓國辣雞麵。For copyright reasons。3韓國辣雞麵。
It's the NBA, and it's
NBA.
right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our
What
happened? Why you have home court advantage?
It's Owens with the drive.
Wow.
2 free throws through contact on the shot.
Sacramento didn't have a fifth-point offense, and they wanted to get up and down, and it showed in their play transitioning from.
Well,
and he can't get the first one. Sacramento, a team that is likely to put it on the floor to attack. We saw that last year. They have no problem creating with player movement versus ball movement, which is something which is a nice way to kind of begin the transition.
It is, and Kevin, they were dead last in the league in terms of catch and shoot field goal attempts. Also near the bottom in catch and shoot field goal percentage. So they might have been justified in that.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side.
Okay.
And it's Sullinger in at the center position.
He always knows where his teammates are going to be, and Kevin, that will let him right waiting for him.
Now here's Thomas. Johnson the screen. Thomas goes in, and there's the whistle. That comes on Quincy Acey.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Sleep. Ref, give me the ball. Ref. Yeah.
Johnson dishes to Brandon. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Thomas passes to Brandon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas goes in, and easy 2 points on the layup. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Rondo. Good D by Johnson.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Rondo against Thomas. Sullinger inside. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And here we go. Here's Gage, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir. Well, so far for Coach Brad Stevens, the Celtics have had nothing but praise for their outstanding young coach. No surprise for those of us who know Brad. The team is really moving ahead in the rebuilding process, and he gets a lot of the credit for it.
And the second free throw, good. And part of the reason why the Celtics are ahead of schedule in their rebuild is because of Coach Brad Stevens. He has everyone on the same page.
You know what? You talk around the league about Coach Stevens, and other coaches are just astounded by his work ethic. People around the league think he's already a top coach. He could be one of the greats by the time he's done if he stays at the professional level.
And the shot is good.
我贏咪你對燒咯，有兩個，我有兩個數據，你兩個都係得一個數據啫嘛。
Now here's Thomas, and Rondo sends it back.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
不過 Roger Rondo 都唔係好高啫。
真係幾高。
Isaiah
Thomas with the ball. He kicks it to Sullinger. Johnson right side. Loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That's how it is done.
Excellent team play here on the pick, and then he rips it down.
And so it's Boston with it. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Thomas a screen. It's Sullinger with the drive. No good. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Gay dishes the Cousins. Takes the assist and lays it in.
Nice ball with it.
Picked out the pass nicely. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of the game.
表過，唔係可以表底嘅。
It reminds me of that cameo song. Back and forth.
And no question, G8, Rudy Gay is one of those guys who's
其實
always
佢係
put up
表，
great numbers.
因為佢大過你細，佢係表哥。
Only one
佢名係
player,
表。
only one, count him one, back in 2012.
What if he was still in Memphis, though?
表佢老
It's not always your fault that you're not getting there.
True.
And he has up to this point, so yeah, he's had his moments of inconsistency and will disappear at times. So there's some shared blame there as to why he hasn't been more
混咗世界
when it comes to the postseason.
1-4。
They get it again. Banked in off the glass. Gay's got 6.
They're forcing the ball inside.
He's got 6.
He's got 6.
from the paint.
Now here's Crowder, looking for his first basket still in this one. And Sullinger kicks to Bradley. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And you know, back to Rudy Gay, he's a tremendous all-around talent. Physically, instinctively, skill-wise, he's got it all. Except that consistent winning touch, that remains to be proven.
McLemore with the ball, guarded by Bradley, and that one's good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And thinking about Rudy Gay, one key number I look at from last season, his assists. By far the most in his career, and that didn't translate into a ton of wins, but it very well could have been the next step forward getting those wins.
And it's a completely new
remember that's Maverick.
Sacramento leading by 6. Shoots from 14, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kufis the pass to Caspi. Outside for Curry.
Curry 係喎。
Punches a 3. That is good. Curry's got his first bucket of the game. 4 for 3.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Turner. Turner can't get that one to fall. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bellinelli with the 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
Sorry.
Pass to Smart. And stolen by Kufis.
Kofos.
And there's Coffin on the assist by Curry.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Turner. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 23 seconds left in the first. Outside Collison. Curry kicks to Caspi.
What are you doing?
That is his first foul of the game.
Caspi. No.
Stolen away. You're Smart. Ferries it down. Smart's got his first points of the game.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. You went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Sacramento up by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate Clark the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they get it going at the Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how that pumps him up and makes him want to do it for Canada.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
We've got Rudy Gay. Cauley Stein is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Collison at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Kicks to Bellinelli. On deep. Rebound by Olynyk. And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance. Clark with the boost in minutes, confidence, the coaching staff. His game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a guy who needs the basketball. He's such a good, solid playmaker and has excellent size. Never had a chance in Indiana to really handle the ball and play to his strengths because of Paul George and Lance Stevenson, but he found a nice niche in Boston.
Well, you know what he can do after watching him for so many years with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good basketball IQ, too.
passes it to Urepko. And stolen by Crowley Stein. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Man, you talk about a guy that's bounced around the league since he's been in it. Darren Collison. I mean, he's played on 5 different teams in his first 6 seasons and has been a contributor and an impact player on all of them.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Quincy Aces checked in for Crowley Stein. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. Curry's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. The Celtics also changing. Soldiers checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Urepko. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Evan Turner. For Darren Collison, played a career-high 35 minutes a game last year. Seemed to help him find his rhythm break on offense.
And his coach had confidence in him, and boy, did he deliver. Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that hip injury shut him down after 45 games, but a positive season for him to build upon, nonetheless.
And Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kings leading now by 8. Rondo dishes to Cousins. Curry outside. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Curry's got 6 points. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. The drive by Rondo. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
It's Thomas outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
To the paint. Here's Smart. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so, Smart nails both of them. Marcus Smart was drafted to the Celtics as their future point guard. He came in with a lot of work to do and a skill set that people really liked. But his first season, Clark, was a roller coaster.
Yeah, it really was. He was an off guard in high school and in his first year of college as well. Really only played full-time at the point the year before he was drafted.
Caspi for 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
What was that?
That's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And for Smart, though, he still has a lot of work to do on his ball handling and passing. His shooting exceeded some people's expectations. 37% from the field last year was subpar, but his 34% accuracy from 3 was solid. He finally started going straight up on his jumper instead of leaning in, and his release looked money. The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And they double Rondo.
You know, you talk about Smart's lackluster field goal. Once he gets more comfortable with his ball handling and adjust to the length in the NBA, I think he'll convert more at the basket.
Picked his pocket.
What?
Picked his pocket.
Here is Caspi, and the foul on Marcus Smart.
I said jumped over.
That's his first foul. Ben McLemore, he's checked in.
And the
Celtics also making a change. Bradley's checked in. Here's Rondo. No good on the quick 3. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Thomas. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option.
你做咩啊？去邊啊？做咩啊？我咁樣喎。
That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
Kufis checked in for Sacramento.
喂，我 control 調轉咗喂。
Thomas against Rondo. Lets it go from deep.
咁嘅。
Thomas with the 3. Thomas got it back down to
control 調轉咗。
deficit for Boston.
And former Coach of the Year George Karl making his way back into the league last season. Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
Okay.
Gets it to go. Celtics trail by 12. Bradley drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
It was a trade that seemingly had been talked about for several years. Finally, last season, Boston shipping out Rajon Rondo to the Dallas Mavericks. Clark, halfway through the season.
And it seems to me to be a trade that actually helped both teams.
Checked in for Curry. And then for Boston, Kelly Olynyk checked in for Sullinger. Jerebko comes in for Amir Johnson. And Turner subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
And for Rondo, in the trade, he was able to get out of a rebuilding situation in Boston. It immediately helped a playoff contender in Dallas that was looking for help at that point guard position.
Caspi. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Caspi's got 5 points so far. Celtics trail by 12. And Jerebko has it in the corner. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Down low, here's Game, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And I tell you what, it was a rough go of things there early on for Rondo and Dallas. And you know, even for great players, it's always an adjustment when you go from a position of comfort to a completely new environment. And even though you're going to a better team, there's going to be some hemming and hawing in terms of your role and how you fit in.
Celtics trail by 10.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Gay misses. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Crowder, the pass to Turner. Jerebko kicks to Crowder. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't.
And so that's the end of the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny's. Sacramento came out looking very confident. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as 11, really playing as a unit. As the first quarter. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Rajon Rondo with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Thomas has the point with Bradley into his side. Amir Johnson is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Sullinger in at the 5.
What?
Last season, the Celtics had a solid 19 and 22 road record card. Not the 500 mark most teams want, but a very good effort from a young team, and no one really expected that.
Yeah, and you think about this team that's still growing and has a lot of youth. I mean, that kind of road record, very impressive. Their fans
Too fast for
feeling pretty good about what the future holds with this group.
He dialed that one up from
Too fast for Spirits.
And that's 15 points for Isaiah Thomas. Kings leading now by 5. Gay outside.
Okay, outside.
Lets it go to the wing. That's good coming out of the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his fourth assist in this one. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Bradley. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's AC, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target. Rajon Rondo, guys, really needs to operate in a system that's point guard centric. He needs the ball to be effective. Pushing it, driving, dishing. When he has to play off the ball, that's when trouble starts.
And the Kings making a change here. Collison's out there. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. The shot misses. Great D that time from Collison. Cousins dishes to Collison. Plenty of space. But they recover it. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And the Kings making a change here. Elwinelli's checked in. Boston also with a sub. Smart's checked in for Brent.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Oh.
And for Rondo, he's almost a throwback at the point, fearlessly taking it to the hole, getting knocked down, and getting right back up to fight another round. The thing maybe against him right now is what kind of guy influence? What is he like on a team? How does he affect it?
That's a great point. And also nowadays in the NBA, there's more of a premium on shooting and spacing. So it's going to be up to Rondo to adjust to that new style. That's going to be the question. Can he make that transition?
Well said.
Again.
Thomas no luck. Kings leading now by 8. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, alley-oop.
Whoa. Alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really...
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Dishes it to Bellinelli. Screen by Cousins. Collison's shot is good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Celtics trail by 10. Thomas kicks to Smart. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gay drives in. Collison against Johnson. And Sullinger kicks to Thomas. No good on the 3.
In and out.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. And the wide open shot from Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Cousins. And off the left side of the rim.
Jumping with perfect timing as well.
Cousins has got 10 points.
Yeah. Like you can't push him. It is too heavy.
And now Sacramento on the break. It's deflected. They recover it. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Thomas, no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
To the middle, and stolen by Cousins. And now Sacramento on the break. He's got the ball.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
AC misses. Celtics trail by 16.
Stop tracing. Okay.
And the pass to Thomas. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And I think it's fair to say last season was a bit of a transition year for the Kings. I mean, after firing Malone and the injuries to their stars, they just tried to build for the future, realizing that was going to be in their best interest.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Cauley Stein comes in for Quincy Ace. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Curry subbed in for Bellinelli. And then for Boston, Kelly Olynyk checked in for Sarge. Jerebko comes in for Amir Johnson. And it's Turner in for Crowder. And the Kings last year were able to get George Karl to lead the team. Good for them. Decent under him back in the last half of the season.
Yeah, they still got a lot of work to do, but he can certainly make it happen for him. One of the outstanding coaches in our league. The Kings actually were in it for a while last year, but had a mini rebuild mid-season.
And the thing with Kelly Olynyk, he does some stuff that really helps you, and some also that will hurt. I mean, he's highly skilled. He's got the deep range, textbook positioning in terms of the post. A lot of tricky moves down there. Yet he has a hard time being effective against great athletes, which the NBA is filled with. So he's going to have to evolve as a basketball player if he wants to be effective.
Bradley passes to Olynyk. Bradley
finishes 3.
Rebound by the Kings.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Okay.
Kelly Olynyk, as a coach, you have to identify the matchups where he can be effective because Clark is against explosive long limb guys. They'll take advantage of him.
Yeah, they will, but in the right matchup, he's effective. He can help. He makes 35% of his threes, has done that for the last 2 years. And I think he gives you some toughness. Well, I like him as a second unit player.
Curry's shot is off. Celtics trail by 16. Feeds it to Bradley. There's the dish to Turner. Thomas gets a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Thomas got 28 points for the game. Now here's Rondo. The 3-ball. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Just when it looked like
well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Kings on top, up by 16. Live from Sacramento, you're watching.
Depending on me.
Coming back, fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
On you.
Holstein is out there with McLemore. Then it's Curry. Then there's Kufis. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And Thomas, here we go. The shot's good from Jerebko.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
And it's blocked. He feeds it to Turner. No good from outside. Kings leading now by 14. It's Curry outside, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Leans and off the glass. That one's good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Rondo dishes to Cauley Stein. No good from outside.
It's a clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Jerebko kicks to Bradley. Thomas passes to Olynyk. The feed now to Jerebko. And he recovers it. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Thomas.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Paulie Stein. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. The numbers in their favor. All going up court, and he trims the lead to single digits. 16 points for Avery Bradley. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hockey, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey guys, well George Karl
Hey
had
guys.
some advice for the team in that last
No,
huddle.
copyright.
He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
Oh, good on that.
Free throw rating 55. Even I can do better in real life.
That air about him almost his entire career.
You know what? He rarely had plays called for him, Kevin. He doesn't produce a bunch of highlights, but he's really potent. I mean, one of the league's best at defending opponents at the rim, grabbing in traffic rebounds. Those both are valuable assets.
Here's Turner, and he finishes it off
It's
with
like
a one-handed jam.
5.
They desperately needed to get things turned around. They were able to rally and get back into it.
And Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
And talking about Amir Johnson, he's really the last of a discontinued model, if you will. When the Pistons called his name in the 2005 NBA draft, the year before the rookie age limit was put in place, he became the last 18-year-old drafted into our league.
Yeah.
It did take him a number of years to kind of get up to the pro speed. And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that
Why?
It would have been Katie bar the door.
But Greg, they can't relax yet. I mean, they've still got plenty of work to do here.
邊個啊？我唔知，我唔知佢邊個。
Johnson's 10 seasons has he averaged more than 11 points or 7.5 rebounds a game. Sometimes he doesn't even start. Yet there's a certain sect of followers who feel Amir Johnson is among the most valuable, efficient players in the league.
Kings leading now by 5. Collison dishes to McLemore. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game AC has been having, 12 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you
can't really place a value on what that means to a team. This passing has really helped their cause.
That's also good. So
You can see it.
Well, you can see a change in the play with the Celtics after the trade deadline last year. Adding Isaiah Thomas gave them some pop off the bench and really created some balance for them offensively.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Okay.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy.
Yeah, 18 step. Oh, I still remember.
And that was something the Celtics needed adding to come in and provide Clark instant offense for them off the bench.
That was a turning point for them last
You
year.
have the feeling already.
They saw that they had a chance to make a big leap forward after the trade and responded accordingly.
Celtics making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Smart, wide open, he fires.
No, not
that
good.
3 off the mark.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Oh, that's
off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Kings leading now by 9. From deep, Gay. And
Gay for 6.
Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Crowder. And it's good.
Wow.
Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Thomas checked in for Smart. Collison kicks to AC. Now here's McLemore. Defense is right there. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Here to the line to shoot.
What's this?
It's been a nice game here for McLemore.
What? Okay.
He's got 8 points. He's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
係啊，我哋三個。咦，兩個啫喎。係啊，應該係。
Celtics trail by 8. Outside Thomas.
Come on.
A three-pointer off the mark.
Again, in and out.
Sacramento's getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And AC kicks to Collison. Shoots. And he gets the jumper to drop. And the Kings lead by 10.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
我睇嗰邊。
Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. The three from Thomas, but they'll get another chance. Sullinger pass to Brandt on the mark with the 15-footer.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
AC's shot is good.
Yes.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Thomas outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Ace has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cousins dishes to Gay. Collison against Bradley.
Look at him, okay.
Outside Collison. 5 on the clock. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Travel?
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
我知點 travel， 我調一次俾你睇。
And that's now 33 points
睇住
Thomas.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips.
可以跳起跟住就落地嘅先射。
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter hand.
What are they doing? The coach like, stop talking.
Maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
That is good. Now
just a
5-point Kings.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Cousins inside.
Okay.
He's guarded by Johnson. Gay kicks to Cousins from 10 feet out, and he gets it to go.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The three from Thomas. Here's Crowder. Kicks it out to Bradley. And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Darren Collison. There's 37 seconds left to play.
Whoa!
And he gets it to go. And the Kings with possession.
Intentional foul.
17 points was their biggest margin. 34 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Well, how about Rajon Rondo in this one? He has 18 points.
Okay.
He's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
And he hits both free throws here.
Looks
so
fun.
now it's a 6-point ball game.
Showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
From deep, Thomas.
Money.
Beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Boy, clutch three-point shooting going to be critical here late. All game long. Production now more than at any point in the game.
Money.
And with that basket, you have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Again. How sweet was that? Thomas has terrific form.
And it goes on the bounce.
You get an instant replay on that. What happened?
睇先睇啊！
你
我整啦，我整。
We get an instant replay on that, please. Okay, play.
等陣先。
Okay, what? Watch. What was that?
Got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away. No, you got a foul.
I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here.
所以應該冇機會。
And he is unable to get the second one.
Gotta score
你要 4+1 先得。
No time to waste here, partner.
係咪 3+1 都冇
And。now they decide to foul intentionally.
我俾一次機會你。你 3
And the first of two, no good.
你要
Heartbreakers.
3+1，跟住之後再出去，即係最尾 intentionally miss，跟住就射一球。
From deep three-point range, leases one from three.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Well.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really...
好咁，依家係咯 K 話對笑，我成日都唔記得你哋嘅稱呼。OK。
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan player, Rudy Gay. He put up a new season high tonight. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us.
咁我呢個換位先。你扎。OK。可以拿。第一個。第二個。第三個。Interesting.
KD is on my team.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
I need to destroy KD.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
This might be a close one.
In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Portland Trailblazers.
咁所以而家我贏一場輸一場，跟住就 K 話贏一場 ，Damian 少輸一場。
Come on. KD did not go OKC yet.
Did not go OKC yet.
I mean, did not go GSW yet. He's not the traitor yet.
But he is now.
He's a better
KD is
KD.
wearing OKC shirt.
係啊，OKC 真係
We
fans
are in the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Now here's Plumlee. Lillard from outside.
哇！
Lillard the first points up on the board for the Trailblazers.
And guys, what I like about Damian Lillard, very decisive with the ball in his hands. Always in attack mode. He keeps it hopping, and he has a killer instinct in the clutch.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Thunder 5 right now. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Roberson is out there.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And I tell you what, nobody willing to put a stop to that slam.
Yeah, a great for the defense. That was a case of stand back, watch the show, buckle up.
And I don't blame them. They weren't going to be able to do anything about that one anyway, so discretion, the better part of valor there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. For Portland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. McCollum kicks to Plumlee. Nobody near Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Westbrook with a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there. There's the pass to Plumlee. He feeds it to Harkless. Plumlee dishes to Lillard. Pass to Aminu, the 17-footer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams, the pass to Ibaka. And Roberson kicks to Ibaka. Westbrook drives in. Misses from short range.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And that one's good. 8 points for Lillard.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Portland did a lot of things right last year in their 51-win season. The one constant for them was how they played defense.
You know, Kevin, they were good all season long in terms of staying focused on that side of the ball. Really made sure to challenge every shot, and with their length and reach, they should be a factor defensively.
And the rejection by Ibaka.
Ibaka.
Outside Westbrook. That's good. A nice assist from Durant. 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you know, as you said, Portland challenged every shot last season. They were a top 10 team in limiting opponents' shooting percentage. They were also best in the league in limiting three-point loss.
That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
And the basket by McCollum.
There are a lot of different approaches on defense. Portland challenged shots and didn't make risky plays. They were last in turnovers forced last year. But overall, they had a strong defense.
Pass to Ibaka.
You are literally using the
Plumlee with the steal. Harkless kicks to McCollum. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Hey, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
而家咁就Allen輸啊！你要。
When it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique. That combination of power and polish.
It's Durant on the wing. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. His skill is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he's been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Here's a Portland scoring right now.
DJ McCollum.
Checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu.
MJ McCollum.
He's checked in for Maurice Harris. And Krabs subbed in for Lillard.
MJ McCollum.
Durant's physical makeup. Some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he was cleared for the draft after just 1 year in Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this.
MJ
He
McCollum
posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
Yeah, he did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10", with a 7'5" arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out pretty nice.
I think it has to. And that one's good. Wow. Durant's got 11.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Connects from three-point range. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City.
你個球員喺場外面。
He has 7.
8秒啦，8秒。
Passes it to Leonard. And the layup is good. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
呢個唔係球位。
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Both loose. A shot by 4.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing. They are having their way down low.
Henderson dishes to McCollum. No good with the triple. Outside Durant, this one for 3.
咁即係我哋3會打和咯。咁即係3場要再打過咯。
And here's McCollum for 3.
係啊，我哋3個輸嚟啦。
McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
And how about that?
係每人食，唔係我係買2碗，跟住分3份。
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
買分3碗會少啲啊？2碗好似好啲喎。
Fires the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And the Thunder with the possession here. Outside Durant. And Waiters has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 3-on-3. Here's Henderson. Here's Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, Gabby.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Portland out in front. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter. Still, the will seems to be there, Greg. Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get back and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple of years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy guys.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
Damian Lillard out there with Alan Crabb. Then there's Vonleh. Then it's Henderson. And it's Davis at the 5 down low. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Harkless is checked in for Gerald Henderson. Steven Adams is checked in for the Thunder.
And for Noah Vonleh, last season came in as a heralded freshman out of Indiana. Some people thought he might crack the top 5 in the draft, but after some shaky late workouts, he fell all the way to 9.
So here's Westbrook. He's got 13 from past the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, Greg, in watching Vonleh, you can see he has the size and range to be a difference maker. Excellent rebounder, big hands. Clark, you've talked about that, simply working on refining his skill set at this point.
Yeah, and it's a matter of work ethic with him because I think the tools are there. Work ethic and experience, and I think this kid is going to be a nice front court player for a long time.
Westbrook passes to Adams.
Wow.
Ibaka goes in, plays it up and makes it in. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Oklahoma City's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Westbrook hits it to go.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Crab kicks to Lillard. Here's Davis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. It's good. 8 points for Ed Davis.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Westbrook against Lillard. Westbrook double team.
Jump ball. Is it Damian Lillard versus Russell Westbrook? Okay.
And so here's Portland. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And then Lillard slams it in.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive. Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Come on. That is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Davis dishes to Vonleh. And again, it's Portland converted.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Adams shot is off. And Portland with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not official there.
Only 1 turnover so far in the game for them, Kevin. Another reason they're in the league with halftime approaching. Taking care of the ball.
For the Trailblazers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Davis. Aminu comes in for Vonleh. And McCollum subbed in for Damian Lillard.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Lets it go. Oh! And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City.
Jesus Christ.
The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Okay.
Leonard's checked in. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Durant's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. Waiters, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Foy, the pass to Adams. Makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right, Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
That's good.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And he gets the bucket.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Durant attacking. Shoots the 3. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Fires from deep, and he gets it to go. Crab's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been
clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Oh,
and
what?
the basket by McCollum.
Get into the middle.
McCollum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Mark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Portland. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Cantor's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 9.
No one else shoots.
The dish now to Leonard. Fades back. They get the rebound. Here's Plumlee. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
11 now. What is this?
Plumlee's got his first points in this one. Durant for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. He's all alone. Here's Aminu. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. McCollum up top, covered by Foy. The wide open look for Plumlee. His second shot goes off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Outside Durant. Can they get it?
Why do he
rebounded by McCollum?
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
And Cantor throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Well, the elevators,
here's Singlet, and foul hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, Kyle Singlet.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now McCollum, he's got 15. Didn't think that was going to go in. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Go. I need to destroy KD. Sorry, bro. What are you doing?
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Outside Durant, fires from deep. And that one's good. Durant's got 27.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean,
whoa, how did he get up like that? Whoa!
In the game.
Nothing is impossible.
He got it up. No good on that second attempt there. And so that's the end of the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Look at that.
Johnson here again with Kenny Smith, and the first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their largest deficit. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the center position. A costly foul there.
Oh, that, man.
When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, and Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit
and
his opponent is really something to watch.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
McCollum kicks to Plumlee. They swipe it. Ahead for the finish. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition. You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Lillard dishes to Plumlee. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
And when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year.
There's going to be also
they
3 balls.
Shut him down.
3 balls.
It's the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have
3
a
balls,
franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him.
How did he miss that block? How did he miss that block?
Making a switch here. Grab the check in, under trailing by 5. Westbrook with it. Lillard picks him up. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Who is 3 balls?
Start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. Here's Crabbe. Here's Plumlee. And he banks in the layup. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter.
I feel like he just aired and it was like
I
pressed the pause button.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
It's a super low air ball.
Outside Durant.
Super low air ball.
From the high post.
How to air ball
professional. Now Portland takes it the other way. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
What was that? What was that?
It was last touched by a
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal.
No clue.
And the Thunder with some changes. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Andre Robertson. Harkless the pass to Lillard.
What?
It's picked off. And Singler kicks to Westbrook. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Oh my God!
Plumlee's got 6 points in the quarter.
What did I just hear?
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
The cleanest part is not right him. It's
and the layup is good.
Right
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lillard from outside.
Wow. Nice job,
against
Watch me tomorrow, man. He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
They look back in the Thunder last season. The theme was injury. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Aminu. Inside. And
oh, come on. No. Why didn't you jump? Why didn't you jump? He's afraid of getting dunked on.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball both ends.
And that replay sponsored by
See, look, he didn't jump.
Giving a great look at that one. Here's what Portland's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Henderson for Harkless. Then for the Thunder, Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Kyle Singler. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime. How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Ibaka. Missed inside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
There's Foy with the three. That's good. Foy's got 5 points so far.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Here's Trapp. It's good assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game. Foy from long range. It's all in by the Trailblazers. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game.
Ready for going to the hospital.
To the middle. Here's Henderson.
Come on.
Can't hit. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Thunder trailing by 14. Morrow kicks to Waiters. Shots good by Waiters.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball.
Get the hell! Where are you? Finally you come and then they score now.
Lillard's got 13 points in the second half.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Henderson dishes to Lillard.
Whoa.
Feeds it to Henderson. Leonard kicks to Henderson. It's stolen by Foy. Dishes to Cantor with 1 on the clock and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, we need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And Clark, that's the way you get.
That win, I would have played.
If
that win, I'm like,
we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. We've got Plumlee. Plumlee's out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Henderson, and it's McCollum in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket.
He got the rebound.
And don't let them set up the defense.
That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. 8 for 11
Jump!
so far.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And here's Vonleh.
Sugar.
Shot clock at 6. Fades away. It's hauled in by Adams. Thunder trailing by 13. Durant at the elbow.
Oh, wow.
No.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how Clark.
Come on.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Vonleh. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good. Westbrook's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Lots of room. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
What the hell? Why? What was that?
Oh. Here's Harkless. And it's blocked by Adams.
Wait, I still got the rebound.
Harkless, the pass to Plumlee. It's Henderson on the wing. The slam dunk by Aminu.
Jump it. What the hell are you doing?
And that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Painful.
McCollum dishes to Aminu. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The shot by Harkless, no good. Under trailing by 8. And pushing it up here.
What? What just happened? I expect him to go for a layup.
Want to be known as a dirty play. I mean, I think he feels he plays a
He's like,
and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Outside Westbrook. Again, Oklahoma City, no good. McCollum kicks to Lillard.
Come on, you guys get the ball out of their hands and you still can't score.
Here's McCollum. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The feed to Robertson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Plumlee, good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
My player just doesn't know what to
12
do.
points for Mason Plumlee.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
But they get it back. Plumlee, no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Adams.
That's wild.
Damian Lillard pulls it in.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. He's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. So keep feeding the fire.
They're trailing by 9. For 3, Westbrook.
Come on!
Plumlee with the rebound.
Westbrook is not good. He's human. He's good.
They built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
Oh my God!
By Harkless.
I tell you, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter.
And the interior is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Westbrook with it. Lillard picks him up. Westbrook, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case, man. Somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3.
Pushing it up. That one's
in real life, he's triple-doubling almost every single game.
Now to just
Average triple-double. Yeah, he averages triple-double.
Nice 1-2
and then in the game, he can't shoot a 3. This game is broken.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and again it's Oklahoma City.
He stepped on the line.
Set that bucket up. And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Here's Plumlee.
Oh, what?
And it's Aminu in the corner. The pass to Plumlee. Hits the jumper in space. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
For 3, Westbrook, and he gets it to go. Westbrook's got
I get a bad rating and then I get it in.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 14 points was their biggest margin.
Is that?
Got a piece of it. Harkless with it. Guarded down by Durant. And slammed in by Plumlee.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that as a team really feeling quite good about itself and deservedly so. Their biggest problem is dealing with Plumlee. He's got 17 points.
But he just whacked the controller out of it. I can't pass.
No, because Westbrook's not there.
What the hell, man?
Guys are on the lookout.
You know what? I'm
worried about where he is.
For the Trailblazers, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Henderson for McCollum. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And Durant, here we go. That's good.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
And an intentional foul right there.
Okay, you try it? You try it? What is this? Don't do this, no.
Okay. So stupid foul.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
Good. Yes. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
What?
Probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's you.
And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're losing by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
It's deflected, and they get it back. Trifecta!
What's happening?
9 seconds left in the fourth. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
I see 2 guys. He's wearing OKC.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him.
Stop timing.
Good work at the charity strike to close this one out.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know, and not only do you want to draw up a score here, it's got to be a quick one.
Yeah, it has to be quick. They've got to convert, and then there has to be an immediate foul.
And so it's Portland winning with it.
Well, Gerald.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Damien, before you say you're gonna wreck me. Only one goal.
Damian Lillard, he had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the fun. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. Myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew.
咁今集就到此為止。如果大家中意片嘅唔記得嘅話咧，如果想睇更多影片嘅，唔記得 subscribe 我 channel。好，我哋今日到此為止，下次再見，拜拜。
You can't even time your